let's talk about
Let's go.
the Alvin O. McCray and Jason M. Rudman Scholarship Foundation. Let's talk about that, because that is one of the biggest, most extraordinary things that I know that two men are doing right now. And let's talk about that and share with our viewers about your scholarship foundation.
We can go back and forth on this, but the inception of it was last summer, with so much social angst going on in the George Floyd movement, the Black Lives Matter movement, that there was something burning inside of us that we felt like we needed to do something. Jason said to me, he's like, I should take Roman to the rally. And my soul was like, to the protest. I was like, as forthright as that might be, and as right as it might even be, I just didn't really feel it was going to accomplish. It just sat in my spirit some kind of way. Like, I want to do something bigger than that for our family, in that moment. Yes, going to the protest for sure, but what can we do bigger? What can we do together? And so Jason was like, it was my 50th birthday last year, and he says, why don't we do this scholarship? And that was the inception of it. So, man, I'll let Jason talk about scholarship, because it's really his baby that you brought to us. It's your baby that you brought to us. It's a baby.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I don't know that I feel that way, but I think it's ours. But
it's ours
because you inspired me to do it. So I think what I've learned in the short amount of time that I've been on this earth is sometimes you just have to wait for the moment, and it will find you, right? And I think that this was a moment that found us. I talked at the beginning. When you asked, who am I? I'm an ally. I've been married to the guy for 23 years. Yes, I've got paperwork that says 11, but we've been together for 23 years, right? And so I've got this broad, diverse collection of people that are in my life that teach me every day, what it means to walk a different path. Mm-hmm. I can teach people at work what it means to walk this path, but they teach me every day. And so I just, I think we were just angry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's like I was. I can't use the word. I was, I was just angry, and I was disappointed, and I was frustrated that for all of the advances that we've made, and if I think about my life and what I can do now and what we can do now that was not promised, when I was like 18, we're in this moment where a man is essentially murdered in front of everybody, and we're paralyzed, and we don't know what to do about it. And we've been, we've donated on a small scale. Right. We've been on boards, with LGBTQ
committee.
Focus on that. And this just was the moment. And education got us both out of where we lived. Mm-hmm. Right, like from small town Johnstown, PA, the path out of that was education, and from small town Portsmouth, UK. The path out of that was education. I'm the first person to graduate in my entire family. Nobody has ever been to college before. It wasn't in the path.
Right.
And so education was the way. And then, I think that, even within our own community, LGBTQI, we've got work to do. And so we were just incredibly purposeful. And we've got work to do on behalf of our, Black and brown brothers and sisters and our trans brothers and sisters. Right. And so it was that moment where, social justice, criminal justice, public policy, because if we don't get involved in that and we're not the change, the folks that have always held the power will continue to hold it.
That's right.
That's right. So we've got to be that change. And then more importantly, it was important that, so we essentially funded 3 community college scholarships of $8,000 each in those fields, through the Point Foundation, for the 2021-2022 academic year. Mm-hmm. And we said that they should all go to people of color who often lack the resources to get through education without, help. And we wanted to be able to do that. And at least one of them should go to somebody who identifies as trans, because then the trans, then the accent, that journey is. And we just wanted to do our part. Like we wanted to create an opportunity that said, we see you, we hear you, and we're here for you. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. And then, as luck would have it, we've just got a great group of friends. And so 3 scholarships became 4 scholarships because we raised an additional $10,000 on top of that by just donations of people that we know and just amplifying the scholarship. And we are, what's the date today? The 18th. We're about 4 days away from announcing the first 4 recipients of the scholarship. So we know who they are, but it's embargoed. We can't say anything. We're really, really excited. And we're really excited to say that we're going to do it again. So for the 2022-23 academic year, we're going to do another $25,000, another 3 scholarships, and we're going to continue to build that momentum and, you know, basically invite other people in to help us change the world.
Can I ask you, this may be a bit premature, but after you make that announcement of who the recipients are for the scholarships, that you come back on the He Said show and you bring them. And we want to talk to them. I will open this platform for you to come on and bring those students so we can show the world once again what you all are doing. And here is the fruit of your labor. I would love that if you guys would like to do that.
I think we can. So we'll talk. So it's funny because we just asked the question, which is, can we set up a Zoom call with the recipients? Because what we don't want to be is these absent, kind of like behind the wall.
Right.
Like I think we feel a sense of like engagement and involvement. So we will take that away, and we will make that happen.
Yes, for sure. But before we leave the subject of the scholarship, we do want to thank, if we could take this moment to thank all those who did donate, all of our friends in our network. They really came out and showed the love towards the scholarship, and that's really essential. That it takes a village. I don't know if you said that or not, but it takes a village to really do the work that we want to do for the future for our children and for this nation. And there's so many young, talented people out there, of color, of non-color, doesn't matter, but they're looking for that platform and that opportunity to have their voices heard. And so we feel that this is our part of ensuring that those voices get heard. That's going to change the future for our country.
Well, tell our audience, how can they find you? Give them the information, because when I've told some people that you were coming on the show, they would like to contribute and make donations towards your scholarship. They thought it was a wonderful opportunity to have you on the show. So tell our viewers how they can find your
go to the website is www.rudman-mccray.com. It's rudman-mccray.com. It is the Alvin O, McCray and Jason Rudman Scholarship, but we go by our children's last names are hyphenated, Rudman McCray. So remember, www.rudman, RUDMAN-McCray, MCCRAY.com. And all the information is there for a scholarship.